The Mogao Grottos, located in northwest China's Gansu Province, are one of the most visited sites along the ancient Silk Road. But its growing popularity over the years has led to a surge in tourism, presenting a tough challenge in making sure that the 1600-year-old site is protected. To address these concerns, authorities in charge of protecting the site have recently adopted new measures to ensure that the area's beauty will be around for generations to come.
It's November in the city of Dunhuang when the chill of winter slowly starts to set it. On the west end of the Gansu Passage, the area is home to a scenic spot that sees over 500 visitors every day. Starting this August, visitors were allowed to book tickets online to visit the site, which led to a flood of admissions.
It's quite convenient to book my ticket on the internet. One can prepare for the visit beforehand.
Another change is that after entering the scenic zone, visitors are asked to watch a film about the site's history before they begin their tours in the actual caves.
It turns out 97% of the visitors respond positively with the integration of watching digital film and visiting actual grotto.
The mandatory film puts an extra 60 yuan on the ticket price, and the time one can spend in the historic grotto is limited to 75 minutes. So far, the theater has received over 240,000 visitors since opening.
It is understandable that the visiting time should be limited, as it may damage the historical frescoes with so many people pouring in and out.
The grotto has a history of over 1,600 years. In 1987, it was listed as a World Cultural Heritage by UNESCO. Thanks to the area's dry weather and steady temperatures in the caves, the statues and frescoes have been kept intact. However, the surge of tourists in recent years have taken their toll. The zone receives over 7,000 visitors every day in the summer season and even more during the national holiday.
During the national holiday, we see some 20,000 visitors every day. The line could wind all along here just for seeing one cave. They joke that one can see far more people than Buddha. When the crowds get in the cave, there's only a small entrance. It is hard to breathe and the air is smelly.
The exploding number of tourists have had an irreversible impact on the frescoes.
When Mark Stein stole the frescoes in 1908, he took photos. We compare the photo with the frescoes now and see a big difference. We are very worried as it has degraded so much.
When humidity passes over 62.5%, the salt crystals will dissolve and cause the frescoes swell and fade.
This September, Dunhuang is being honored as one of the most beautiful tourist destinations, which is bringing more visitors. How to keep the site's beauty intact for future generations to enjoy remains a tough task for the city. 齐伟, CCTV.
Organizers tasked with protecting the Mogao Grottos are looking at a variety of ways to ensure that everyone gets a peek while also making sure that the site remains pristine. To better protect the 1600-year-old site, authorities are turning to technology to preserve the history's treasures. Let's find out how they're doing it.
The exploding popularity of the Mogao Grottos may lead to its own undoing. Every year, hundreds of thousands of visitors pass through the Mogao Grottos to get a glimpse of the murals and painted sculptures inside. But with the visitors come an increase in temperatures inside the cave, along with a spike in humidity and carbon dioxide levels. All this leads to a hastening erosion of the beautiful artwork depicted on the cave's walls. To solve this problem, the Dunhuang Research Academy has teamed up with the Los Angeles-based Getty Conservation Institute. They conducted a comprehensive assessment to figure out what the number of visitors should be capped at.
The ideal number is 3,000. This is good for the grottos, but it makes visitors unhappy. In the end, the number of visitors to the grottos per day is capped to 6,000, but visitors have to shorten their time inside the grottos.
To make up for the gap, a high-tech center has been established to enhance the digital experience for tourists. The high-tech center consists of a digital museum and theater. Here, visitors will be able to see the frescoes and sculptures inside, even getting a sneak peek into caves that are not yet open to the public. Organizers hope this solution will improve the visiting experience and at the same time protect the World Cultural Heritage Site from the wear and tear of tourism. James Kim, CCTV.